Rosie Santos, 5 points and 7 assists, but the contributions loom even larger than that in a 58-48 victory for the JSerra Lions at home against the Corona Centennial Huskies. As I said to Jason, as I said to your dad, as I said to the coaching staff, you were in your bag tonight, Rosie, especially on some no-look passes out there, but obviously defense again for this group. You know, I keep telling people you're going to have to score over 50 against JSerra to win. They only got 48 tonight after everybody down in San Diego got 48, 40, and 33. So before we talk about what the group did offensively and how you were able to, set up so many people, just what did it require from you and the group defensively to win tonight?
I mean, big props to Kayla and Viv. They did not have an easy job today.
Oh, you mean the biggest front line in all of the southern section?
I mean, some of the two best bigs in the country, I feel like. And Viv has a scratch on her face from one of the girls, and Kayla was getting buried down there. But I think it's just our heart, and we really want that, and we really want to win, and just that desire to play our hardest. And when we do that, we usually get a lot of transition, and I feel like that's a big part of our game.
So speaking of transition, obviously when it was working for you ladies, it looked like a masterpiece. When it was working in Corona Centennial's favor, obviously a learning experience. So let's talk about both aspects, because we're always going to be very honest and transparent here. How proud were you of when you were able to attack and when you were able to get people in lanes and and really advance the ball up the court, like how you guys were able to take advantage of that? I
mean, they have two of the biggest and bigs in the country, but I think we really use that to our advantage, and we have 5 players who can all run the floor and are very conditioned, and so we really took advantage of their size and use it against them in a lot of ways. And big props to Kayla and Viv again for running their lanes, and Reese too.
But obviously knowing the challenges that are going to be on the horizon, especially in the 2 matchups against Mater Dei, is it still the reminder that it's like when we have teams down by double digits, we have to be able to put the foot down and put them away, and not as soon as a full court press is against us, not let teams back in it. Is that still still the evolution and the growth and the development of where this JSerra team needs to be by the time you get to the playoffs?
Yeah, that's a big thing. We've been pressing, just taking care of the ball, and we did have a pretty bad series of turnovers a couple of times, but it's a game of momentum shifts, and I think we did a good job of playing our basketball and keep going, and staying cool and calm and collected through it all.
Well, to that point, when they really turned it up in the third quarter and they got it 34-30, you ladies responded with a 10-0 run. How important was I mean, obviously there were still 8 more minutes to play, even beyond that, but just from a maturity, a poise, a composure standpoint, to be like, okay, maybe they rattled us a little bit, but they didn't completely shake us. How important was that response in the big picture of the final outcome of the game?
I mean, it's super important. That's something that I think comes with experience, and something that we probably wouldn't. That's not how we would have responded last year, and so I think it just shows our growth and just the importance of knowing when to and when not to, throw that risky pass or look down the floor, just run a set and, run the clock down.
You are so humble, and you're such a great floor leader, and you let your play do the talking for you. What did you see or feel, or just, what it was just the overall kind of processing of events that led to that brilliant pass?
Oh, the pass?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Because I know those are not things that are just a one-off. You are a very creative individual, and you see the court in a truly magnificent way. There's not only eyes in the front of your face, but in the back of your head. So what was going on with the peripheral vision, or just the feel, especially in that moment, because it was such a big momentum play for you guys. Yeah,
I think it's a lot of trust that goes into it with Kayla and Viv also, but Kayla especially, we really have a good connection, and
Is it like you could turn off the lights and put blindfolds on and still find each other?
I mean, honestly, yeah. Like her ability to make those cuts and find the open gaps, and then also she has great. She can catch the ball. Like like that. Any pass, I know and trust that she's gonna get it, and so I think that's a huge part of it. And I don't know where this team would be without Kayla, so big props to her.
I don't know where they'd be without all of you.
Yeah.
It starts with you, it ends with her, it ends with Vivian, Shay, Reese, Burton stepping in with a huge basket, Hoff, it may not be a huge deep roster, but it's a very formidable one, and it was 58-48 over Corona Centennial. Rosie Santos, congratulations.